there, I'm Sonia from My Nutrition Foods. Welcome back to my channel. I thought I'd record this video outside today as it's so nice and warm and sunny here. So I hope it doesn't get too noisy in the background. Lots of birds chirping and neighbours doing things outside, making the most of the nice weather. So let's make a start then. And today we're talking about that weird looking fizzy drink you've probably seen around called kombucha. More specifically, we're answering the question, is kombucha gluten-free? And how this fermented tea completely transformed my kitchen and my gut health. My kombucha journey started with pure curiosity. I was always looking for healthy alternatives to sugary drinks, and kombucha kept popping up everywhere. But honestly, it looked alive. Bubbles racing, stuff floating around. I was definitely skeptical. But curiosity won out over skepticism. Standing in that health food aisle, I spotted a label. It said gluten-free kombucha. And I thought, why not give it a shot? What's the worst that could happen? That first sip was mind-blowing. It was tangy, sweet and bubbly all at once. My taste buds did a happy dance. And I realised I had been missing out on something incredible. This fizzy, fermented tea was unlike anything I'd ever tasted. So, let's answer that burning question. Is kombucha gluten-free? The great news is that traditional kombucha is absolutely 100% gluten-free. It's made from just 5 simple ingredients: brewed tea, water, sugar, starter tea, and that unique SCOBY, the symbiotic culture of bacteria and yeast. None of these ingredients contain gluten. Woohoo! After falling down the kombucha rabbit hole, reading labels was not enough. I wanted to make my own. How hard could it be, right? Well, it was pretty hard at first. My first attempts were definitely learning experiences. I ended up with batches that were too sour, too sweet, or just plain weird. My kitchen looked like a science experiment gone wrong, and my confidence was shaky. But something kept me going. Maybe it was just stubbiness, because I can be pretty stubborn at times. Or maybe it was the memory of how good that first sip made me feel. Whatever it was, I was not about to give up on homemade kombucha. And then things started to turn around. I discovered the magic of patience and proper fermentation. With the right technique, I finally produced a batch that didn't just look like kombucha, it tasted amazing too. That smell of fermentation filling my kitchen was nothing short of miraculous. Inspired by that success, I decided to experiment with different flavours. I wasn't about to stick with plain kombucha, and there was a whole world of possibilities. After some experimentation, I discovered combinations that worked wonders. Think zingy ginger with green tea, or tropical pineapple and mango added after the first fermentation. Spices like cinnamon, cardamom, and star anise during second fermentation created warm, chai-like flavours. Each new combination proved that gluten-free did not mean flavour-free. What really fascinated me was the science behind it all. During fermentation, the SCOBY and microbes consume the sugar, producing organic acids, carbonation, and wonderful probiotics. The result? A drink with far less sugar than soda and packed with gut-healthy benefits. So no need to worry about sugar. The fermentation process takes care of that. What really surprised me, though, were the unexpected benefits this journey brought. Beyond the delicious fizzy drink I could enjoy guilt-free, I found so much more. I gained patience. You really cannot rush fermentation, and you cannot rush personal growth. Brewing became a mindful, almost Zen activity that connected me to my food in a new way. Making kombucha boosted my confidence in the kitchen. I found a community of fellow brewers who understand the joy and occasional frustration of fermentation. But every failed batch taught me resilience and to pick myself up and try again. After all, my motto is never give up. One of the most rewarding parts was sharing my brews with friends, especially those looking for gluten-free drink options. This passion even grew into a neighbourhood kombucha club, swapping recipes and scobies, building community around this shared interest. So, what about you? Maybe you're curious about kombucha, wondering if it fits your gluten-free lifestyle. Or maybe you're just looking for a healthier alternative to soda. Wherever you go, I invite you to give kombucha a try. Just begin with the basics. Pick up a store-bought bottle. Look for the organic, non-GMO, gluten-free options. Just follow your taste buds and see what flavours speak to you. You might be surprised at what you discover. Remember, this journey isn't just about finding a fizzy drink. It's about taking control of your health, exploring new possibilities, and finding joy in fermentation. Each bottle you try or batch you brew is a step towards better gut health. As you start your own adventure, be kind to yourself. There will be flavours you don't love, batches that don't turn out perfect, but each of these experiences is really a lesson in disguise. And when you do find that perfect flavour combination, savour it. Not just the taste, but the discovery. You found something wonderful for your health and happiness. In the end, I learned that wellness, like kombucha, is about the perfect blend of ingredients. It takes some patience, some care, and a willingness to experiment. Sometimes it fizzes beautifully, sometimes it falls flat. But with each attempt, we learn, we grow, and we create something uniquely beneficial. Here's to bubbling with health, one gluten-free sip at a time. May your kombucha be perfectly fizzy, your gut healthy, and your life rich with the joy of discovery. Cheers to your health. If this story resonated with you, please give this video a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to My Nutrition Foods for more tips and inspiration on crafting your best life through food. You can also join our Facebook community. Find the link to our exclusive Facebook group in the description below to connect, share and grow with like-minded individuals. Until next time, be happy, be healthy,